If Professor Means was on the stage the entire time, then he must be the killer. Ridiculous! That offense has become utterly... something or other. No, it's just the murder wasn't committed where we thought it was. Continue, Sykes-Dupper. The stage?
Take that!
The greatest riddle of this case has been how the body was moved from the art room, but if the murder occurred on the stage, that means the body was never moved at all. Silly girl! When the body was found, there wasn't a drop of blood on the stage floor. Surely there would have been some blood if that's where the murder was committed. There wasn't any blood on the stage. Really? But there was something on stage at the time of the murder. That's now bloodstained.
Take that!
Professor Means, maybe this piece of evidence will get rid of that glib attitude of yours. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Don't be ridiculous. It's your stupidity that has shocked me into silence. I'd say that about some...
Take that!
Oh, I lost again? What? This is stained with blood, you screw... Oh! Oh, hold on a second, fam.
Take that!
It's true, there were no bloodstains on the stage floor. Well, there was something on the stage that did have a bloodstain, and that would be this. This school banner. No blood would have gotten on the floor if this were under the victim when she was killed. Oh my, that's quite a compelling theory. Silence! What is it now? My theory makes perfect sense. That was a pathetic attempt. You must put every inch of your body into your attacks. The autopsy states the cause of death was loss of blood. Yet only a trace amount was found upon that banner. Where did the rest go? Blood getting on there where the body was moved by the wire makes more sense than not. Gah! Very good, Simon. Tell me, what's your first choice of higher education? I'll write you the ultimate in recommendation letters. You're all but guaranteed to get in. Actually, Vince has something to explain that as well. You do? If there was only a trace amount of blood on the school banner, then there must have been something else the killer used to soak up the blood. Why? It looks like there's some other piece of fabric on top of the school banner. It's the Gavineers banner that had been specially made for the school concert. Since it's on top of the school banner, the blood would have hit it first. It could have been easily absorbed most of the blood like a dishcloth, and only a small amount would have soaked through the school banner below. So it makes total sense for the school banner to only have a little blood on it. So that banner absorbed the blood like a dishcloth. Yes, that would explain it. The Gavineers banner was like a dishcloth. Surely it was at least towel quality. Simon, don't just stand there, do something! Sykes-Dupper, you are learning to wield a blade quite well, but how will you respond when I come slashing at you like this? The remnant of a large bloodstain was detected in the art room, but why would there be a blood there if the murder occurred on the stage of display? The bloodstains on the art room was faked. How? I'll tell you how. All that was needed was something that could transport the blood upstairs, and that something was a piece of evidence we've just finished discussing.
Take that!
Was it the Gavineers banner? To think you stoop as low as to present mere garbage to this court? It's only garbage because someone tried to destroy it by tossing it in the incinerator. That someone was most likely the killer, seeking to get rid of crucial evidence. The killer used the wire to bring the blood-soaked Gavineers banner to the art room. Then the blood was wiped onto the floor to complete the ruse. It makes perfect sense. Gah! Gwah! Yeah, we got him now. Order! Order! This is quite a development. To think the body was never actually moved. Hold it right there. The body must have been moved. How else do you explain that loud crash you heard during the mock trial? It wasn't caused by the body crashing the statues, then what was it? Ugh, I hadn't thought of that. If that loud crash was the body hitting the statues, then what was it indeed? The knot in the school banner shows that something was carried along the wire in it. That's true, I know what I have to find. Something that was in the art room before the murder, then on the stage after. Bam.
Take that!
Ah! That statue! Yes, I believe it was this statue that broke the other two, not the other two. Not Professor Court's body. The unique statue you see on the right, that's the pure white lady just from earlier. Professor Court accidentally broke it while she was polishing it the day before the mock trial, but she used her own unique artistic sense technique to repair it, as you see here. Nobody would have guessed that it was originally Lady Justice. Perhaps you are onto something, but why? Pray tell, would anyone move that scrap heap relic in such a tedious manner? Excellent questions, Simon. Keep them coming. You know why, but the fact that you don't acknowledge it shows how twisted you are. Lady Justice moved during the mock trial. During that time, Professor Means was fabricating an alibi with his pre-recorded speech. Interrupt the mock trial. Professor Means was trying to interrupt the mock trial. That must be the answer. Then let me ask this. Why would the professor want to interrupt the mock trial? I object, Your Honor. I object to how you always... Come on now. Was trying to hide the body. That's the only explanation. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's guilty because I guessed 2 wrong answers. I'm done. Yada yada yada, she's guilty. We all know. I gotta beat this part today. I want to get to the next case. Professor Means used his pre-recorded speech to fake an alibi during the mock trial. He wanted to make it look like he couldn't possibly have moved the body. Moving Lady Justice was his way of pointing us to the body and cementing his alibi. Gah! That's quite a persuasive argument. For a while there, I thought you weren't taking the trial seriously. Well done. You should never underestimate me. Athena Sykes. Professor Means always means what he says and says what he means by all means. Fine then. Say it already. I'm waiting. The murder occurred the night before, but the body wasn't found until the late next day. Countless students passed the stage till they met in the lecture hall for the mock trial. So answer me this. Why didn't anyone see the body that entire time? That can be explained by, And if the victim was murdered on the stage and left there, the body would inevitably have been discovered. And of course, there was nowhere to hide a body upon that stage. This is not good, Athena. Our claim is this close to being beaten to a pulp. I know, but we've come so far. Consider yourself schooled. I couldn't have possibly killed anyone. The killer is none other than Juniper Woods. It always has been and it always will be. Just wait a minute. Poor Juniper. She must seriously regret having asked you to defend her. And to add insult to injury, you nearly had Hugh convicted for murder. Surely you haven't forgotten that little fiasco. Ah! Not only did you fail to defend your clients, you also raised false charges against her friend. You have no right to call yourself a lawyer.